is going on? Daily Live Morning Show, Season
Good morning,
3,
party people.
Episode 110. It's episode 110 already.
Woo!
Let's go.
And we've got our newest co-host, Mikey D, in the house.
Let's go. What's up, party people? Welcome to the party.
I'm really excited about this. But let's introduce Miss JJ as well.
Yeah.
JJ, you've been here probably pretty close to a year now, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I think so. It has been
It's been a while.
almost a year.
It's a blur.
It is a blur. We've had so much fun. Yeah, I usually team up with you and Becky are my typical.
Yeah.
Because
Becky,
Ron and
I had to. You don't know. I had to break it to Danny the other day that Becky was on hiatus for a while.
Oh no.
You know, that's his Becky.
That's his Becky. Is that why you brought him on the show?
I did. I brought him on the show because I felt like I needed to explain in person.
Oh, give him
you
some
know,
love.
I didn't go through the reasons, just health issues. You know, that's not my part to say anymore.
Right.
But Danny has been here for as long as I can remember.
Watching
the show.
Almost I think a year, over a year.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Probably since Becky was here. But
That's right.
Mike, you're from New Jersey, if I can remember.
That is correct. I am originally from the great state of New Jersey and have lived in several places in our amazing country and currently reside in Music City, Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
I'm in South Carolina, so we're not that
Nice.
far. Well, yeah, not that far south from you.
And JJ, like, what's great is Mikey D is a pop culture fan.
Oh, so Mike, this is what happens when Ron and I get on the show because we speak sarcasm, 80s, movies, and music lyrics. That's our language.
Yeah.
Well, you'll be happy to know that I am fully fluent in sarcasm. In fact, I teach a class at that in the School of Hard Knocks. Also, I am a walking pop culture encyclopedia, so I believe we are going to get along famously.
We will.
Yeah, I think it's going to be perfect with you two. I'm confident in that, you know. And JJ's been here a while, and I feel like you're just going to step right in, Mike, and
You'll see I weave in every topic. It's got to have something to do with pop culture media.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the title says it all. My mama said. and what two better examples than Bobby Boucher and Forrest Gump?
I just felt like running.
My mama said.
So, look, today's going to be a great show. We already welcomed Laura in on Tuesday, another new host. And Saturday, it's going to be Lilac coming in.
Oh!
You know, so the trifecta will be complete on Saturday. So I'm sure, I mean, after talking to the three of them, it was easy. It was an easy decision to just bring all of them in. So, you know, of course, you guys might not see me during the week at all unless I come in for a Pop Ron's Top 5. but that's okay. I'm fine with that. So let's just jump right into it. And we're going to have best mom movies.
Oh!
JJ, all I got to say is you better make this good.
Well, I don't do the top 5 like you do. Like, I'm just going to rattle off my list. Well, and Forrest Gump was in there, you know.
Of course.
Of mom movies that all embrace, like, the power of the mom energy. Which, of course, Forrest Gump did that.
Absolutely.
And Steel Magnolias. up there. Uh,
Sally Field again.
Field. I mean, come on. Who the cemetery? You know, breakdown. Like her greatest moments there with and I'll tell you. So I have 4 kids, Mike. Ron knows that, and my youngest is named Louise, but she's nicknamed Weezer from the Steel Magnolia, Shirley MacLaine's character of Weezer.
I was literally going to say, how do you go wrong with Shirley MacLaine as Weezer? And Julia Roberts is stellar. Sally Field's breakdown in the cemetery is Oscar worthy. That's a fantastic movie.
Such a wonderful everything about, like, you know, when you talk about like perfect movies, it's a perfect movie. And then the
Dolly
other
Parton. I'm in Nashville. We can't forget Dolly Parton.
Oh my God, Dolly Parton. She was fantastic. Daryl Hannah in there, you know.
I love Daryl Hannah too.
Fantastic.
I remember when I watched that, and I thought, why is Dolly Parton here? She's a country singer, and she just knocks it out of the park.
Yeah. No, you know, and when you get a cast with that much talent on it, I mean, how could it fail, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's not like those comedies like, you know, you get the cast of comic actors like in Cannonball Run. I mean, this is actual acting.
Oh.
Hey, don't knock Cannonball Run. How can you go wrong there with Dean Martin and Sammy Davis Jr., Dom DeLuise, Burt Reynolds? Come on.
I know. And it's a great movie. I love the movie.
It's so good.
But I mean, acting wise, I mean, Steel Magnolias has a cast.
Has a cast. That's right. And that was like, and it's still endearing. They've been interviewing, you know, Sally Field has a movie that's out, that's, you know, Octopus, whatever. And so people are asking her, you know, she's in her 80s, and they're, you know, asking her like, what are the best movies, the most impactful, you know, ones. And of course she goes back, but Steel Magnolias still is like very iconic for her. And the bond that she made with Dolly Parton and Julia Roberts, she was like, they still have a friendship that has transcended all this time. The other big movie, of course, is Terms of Endearment. Like, and who else is Shirley MacLaine?
Such an endearing movie.
She had her mom moment in the hospital of, give my daughter her medicine right now. What are you doing? I mean, who, like, between Steel Magnolias, Terms of Endearment, who did not cry in these movies? Bawling for the power of like just the mom energy of protection, of love, grace, and all of that. The other one is Stepmom with Julia Roberts to Susan Sarandon.
They're all connected.
That's right.
You go from Sally Fields, and then Sally Fields is with Julia Roberts, and now we're going to Julia Roberts. It's connected.
You see the weave. You see it. But yeah, that was. Did you guys see that one? The Stepmom. Do you know what I'm talking about? Where?
Yeah.
Okay. Great movie. And then you have some the lighter humor of like the Freaky Friday with and Freaky Friday.
Now we're starting to drift off to the.
No.
That's Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, you go from that cast of great actors, and now you're with Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis. I mean, come on. Not the same.
Okay, sorry. I should have weaved back. Forget that. I needed to go from the Julia back to the Sally Field with Miss Doubtfire.
Okay. All right. Sure.
You got
Funny
mom.
movie.
You got mom energy there. You've got a lot of mom energy with Robin Williams.
But how can you not mention Helen Boucher?
Who is that? Helen Boucher. Okay.
Bobby's mom.
Bobby Boucher's mom.
Waterboy.
That's Bobby Boucher's mom. That's some high quality H2O right there.
Come on.
That went over my head. I love how you have Mommy Dearest image on here.
Thank you
Yes.
for that, JJ, because I saw that and I'm going, okay, I thought we're celebrating moms, and there are no wire hangers here
No
right
wire
now.
hangers.
All right, so I'm a little twisted. What can I tell you? Laura is in the house as well as Hugo. Laura says she loves Stepmoms, and Freaky Friday is one of the best movies.
It is.
My family loves it. Yeah.
Oh, Ron. I also have to love it. Laura, you'll love this story. My cousin is one of the executive producers of both Freaky Friday and Freaky Friday 2. That she worked for Disney as an entry-level kind of go into the writer's room. And a lot of them were just like, hey, we've got these closets of just scripts and stuff. If you guys can make something out of it or pitches, you've got to develop it. And she went into this, saw like a sketch of what was the Freaky Friday, had been sitting on the shelf. She kind of dusted it off, developed it, rounded out the script, went up the stream of Disney, got it pitched. She did all the casting, all of that. And then she helped bring Freaky Friday 2 back to the theater. So I love those movies just for being close to, I know how hard it was to get it developed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I poke fun at Jamie Lee Curtis, but
She's
it's
so good.
mostly because of the last Michael Myers movie that they.
Ah,
Did you see
I
that
mean, they
last
milked-
one?
They milked the Halloween cow to death for
they
sure.
milked it to death. I couldn't do it. It had
And
jumped
I
my
do like
shark.
that they finally
Way-
wrapped up the whole story.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, why kill all the firefighters? Why?
Yeah.
All they have to do is just turn the hose on him, and then he would have been blown away by the water. I mean, it was just so ridiculous. That movie was just so bad.
It was bad. Everything was bad. But you'll love my next one. My other favorite mom movie, The Incredibles.
Oh my God!
Oh, Mrs.
Yes,
Incredible
finally,
is awesome.
finally.
I mean, come on. Elastigirl.
Also, Helen, another great Helen.
Yes, another great Helen. But she had to balance work with, being a superhero, family. She's the one that saves the day, keeps the family unit together, supports her husband.
That's the
Yeah,
best
yeah.
one.
It's great. Great movie.
And isn't that Holly Hunter?
That's
plays
Holly
Elastigirl?
Hunter. Yeah,
That is Holly Hunter.
that's right.
I like
Okay.
Holly Hunter.
I
She's
love
good.
Holly
Who
Hunter.
doesn't?
That's right. Probably not a good mom movie of The Piano.
The Piano. Oh my God.
Sam Neill.
With Sam Neill. That movie was so disturbing to me. I know it won all these awards, but it was haunting for me. I didn't
That is a
didn't like it.
therapy-inducing movie for sure.
Yeah. I didn't like it. I like uplifting movement. That was just so, it was very haunting.
Oh, that lifted something. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
I didn't like it. It was too much.
God.
Too much for
Lena
me.
is also here. You gotta love Faye Dunaway in Mommy Dearest, though. So many quotable lines.
Oh, yeah.
Love the classic Halloween stuff, but I can't with all the sequels. Yeah, like the original Halloween, fantastic. Loved it.
Right.
Well, they could have stopped after Halloween 2. Halloween 2 was a solid sequel. It continued the
Yeah.
story.
It was good.
And
I don't know
They
why
could
they
have wrapped
felt
it
like,
right there.
I
And
don't know
wait,
why
let
they
me,
had to keep going. I don't get
because
it.
then they did Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, which had absolutely nothing to do with Michael Myers.
No,
And then they jump into Halloween 4, and now they're off and running.
yeah, it's like when does it never ends, because I know they just ended it, but it's not over.
It's not
You
over.
know
They'll
it's not
come up
over.
with
They're gonna make
something.
another one.
I mean, what are they trying to keep up with the Scream franchise?
It's like a
Friday
battle
the
to see who
13th
can
did
have the most.
13 movies.
Friday the 13th and Halloween, they're just battling out so you can have more sequels. That's all it is.
Yeah,
So is Fast and Furious. They're making the 11th
too.
one there, too.
too
Yeah.
much.
And I just read that
I haven't seen any of the Fast and Furious movies, by the way.
Vin Diesel is working on 3 spin-offs.
What?
3 of them. Like, just start with one spinoff. How about that one? And the last one I didn't see because it was a spinoff. You know, the one with the Rock there. I don't even know the Calvin and Hobbes or whatever it is.
Oh.
Not Calvin and Hobbes.
Calvin
but,
and
Calvin and Hobbes.
but you might as well just call it that. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, just stop. Stop.
Stop. Can we have some original programming here?
Well, and that's the thing when we look at Hollywood and the movies and the TV that's being churned out right now, there's so much unoriginal storylines. We're seeing the same thing. I mean, Jurassic Park just got brought up, and they just redid storyline, and they weren't very good, and it's a kind of a slog fest, but they're money generators, and there's an entire generation. Jurassic Park came out in 1993. We loved it. It's Spielberg.
Right.
But now you've got Jurassic World with Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard, and that's a whole new generation going, oh, wow, Jurassic Park's really cool. But that's the first movie they ever saw.
They even moved away from Chris Pratt. They got Scarlett Johansson now. It's like, when do they stop? Just make a new movie with dinosaurs and don't call it Jurassic anything.
Yeah.
Just a whole new movie. How about that?
That's right.
They did a good movie that I thought had a pretty original storyline. It was called 65, and it was about a guy who crash lands on Earth 65 million years ago. So it's the time of the dinosaurs.
Was Adam Driver?
Adam Driver.
Yeah, that was good.
I gotta see that because I never even heard of it.
Yeah.
That's a good dinosaur movie.
It's a good one, but it didn't get
Write that down.
Hype around it. Yeah.
It initially got a little attention. The reviews were mixed on it, and I don't ever trust the critics because a lot of times what the critics say is garbage we love and vice versa. Like, I'll give you a great example. John Carpenter's The Thing, destroyed by the critics. That is a cult classic. I love that movie now.
That's right.
Lena says, has anything been original since the 50s?
That's a great question.
I went to go see Sheep Detectives this week. It was cute. It was, our theater here on every Tuesday, they run $5 movies. And so that's what we look at, like the movies that you would never, see in the theater on a Friday or Saturday, but we go as a family. Sheep Detective was thumbs up. I thought that was.
With Hugh Jackman, that's good.
It's Hugh Jackman. Yeah, it is. It's so innocent.
Is it animated?
No, it's like a live action. It's the same way the CGI kind of dinosaurs that look real life. That's how they did the sheeps. So I'll
set it up for you, Ron.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman is a sheep herder, lives out in the wild. He's got a whole bunch of sheep. He loves them. He also reads to them and all the things. And the sheep talk to each other.
Right.
He doesn't see that, but we, the audience, sees the sheep talking to each other. And Hugh Jackman's character gets murdered. And the sheep take it upon themselves to solve the crime.
To solve the crime.
It's hilarious.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yes. It was, and I cried at the end. It was very endearing.
Hugh Jackman. He's a better
actor. It looks like
than,
wholesome family fun.
What you see
it was a great movie. Yeah. Like
Does he sing?
No.
Yeah, he sings to the sheep, if I'm not mistaken. He actually does.
To the sheep? I don't remember. Yeah.
He might.
It was good. It was good. So another great mom movie that's in my list, Bad Moms.
Love it.
Great cast, but that's all about, women giving up perfectionism. But it's got, Kristen Bell and
Mila Kunis.
Mila Kunis. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Great cast.
Sharon did a whole thing on that on Tuesday.
Bad Moms?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, I don't know if you've seen this. It's a great movie too, but Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
I haven't seen it. I heard it was good though.
It's so good. And that's really a mom kind of fighting to save and reconcile with her daughter, but through multi-dimensions. Yeah.
So that is the movie that won Kyu Hung Soo, I believe is his name. Forgive me if I got that wrong, folks.
Right, yeah.
He also played, you guys would know him as Short Round from Indiana
Jones. That's why you like Indiana Jones.
That's my favorite one.
Well, it earned him an Oscar.
It earned him an Oscar. It's a
And
good.
he was fantastic in it. And that movie does explore the multiverse.
Yeah.
And this mom she finds herself in the position that it is up to her to save the universe and her daughter. And it's fantastic. It's
well done.
By the way, Jamie Lee Curtis is in that one.
That's right. A little connection. Yep. But it's that to me is an original script. It's so well done. Great cast.
Great storytelling.
Yeah, great story. Yeah. And then my last one is the Sound of Music.
Oh well, yeah, that's like a staple, isn't it?
A staple of she had to become the mother of these children and was a great mom. Yeah,
sure.
That found family counts too.
You know, see, I like Throw Mama from the Train.
Well,
DeVito.
That's where you have Mommy Dearest up here, and then Throw Mama from the Train.
We're learning a lot about Ron this morning.
Well, Sunday, I kicked off.
You're gonna have Psycho on there too.
Yes. Well, see, here's the thing.
Mama.
Sunday, I did a top 5 best worst moms.
And
yes,
so Psycho was on there?
Honorable mention.
If you're going to go with best worst mom, you could also go all the way back to the original Friday the 13th because Jason's mother was the killer in the original Friday the 13th.
She was on the list too? Nice.
Also, they're coming out with a prequel television series about her, and Linda Cardinelli is going to play the lead in that.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah, there we go. There's so many comments. I mean,
who was number 1 on your list, Ron, of the worst moms?
Well, you'll have to go watch Sunday's show.
Oh, yeah, I will.
You know, because I'm not divulging it.
Oh, okay. Teaser.
That's right. So you got to go watch Sunday's show, and yeah, that's all I can tell you. You got to watch the top 5. So Lena says The Thing, also a remake in 1982, was awesome. Hugo says Adam Driver is going to go Sith on the dinosaurs.
That's actually a really funny comment.
Hugo throws a lot of those kind of comments. So you'll get used to it. Wait till Saturday. I'll be doing true crime stuff. We're going off the cliff. And you know what I'm disappointed in? All of this. That's good. I like Don DeLuise. I think he's funny. Nobody's mentioned Mothers Against Drunk Drivers this week.
Oh.
I'm surprised.
I am surprised. Yeah.
Although there's a lot of Canadians on the show, so really I'm not surprised.
Do they not have Mothers Against Drunk Driving in Canada?
I don't know.
Does MAD not? Yeah, is that not international?
I don't think MAD has the momentum it once had, and that's kind of sad because I think it's a really important topic, and there should be attention there. And when MAD was at its height, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, they did a lot of good work. They still do a lot of good work.
Yes, they do. Lena says, can I nominate Michelle Pfeiffer for White Oleander for the worst moms list?
Oh,
yes, you can.
That's a good one too.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. All right, so you are watching us. Where are you watching us? On YouTube, Rumble, and Kick at Rhode Island Broadcasting, Twitch at RI_broadcasting, and X/Twitter at Broadcasting RI. So watch us live on all those places every day except for Fridays at 10 a.m. Eastern. You can listen to us at Red Circle, Spotify, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music at RI Broadcasting. Follow us on all our social media, including these, but not limited to these. LinkedIn, Parler, Blue Sky, TikTok, MeWe, and we can't forget about Space Hey.
Hey!
And Patreon at RIBroadcasting. And please, if there's anything you can do, go follow us on the Going On Daily Morning Show page on Facebook. So that way we can go live again as Mark yanked it away from us, our 10,000 fans, out the window because Mark has a grudge against me commenting about him.
Not
But
surprising.
he can make up for it. He can make up for it. We're still waiting for that, but he can make up for it by going to RhodeIslandBroadcasting.net, and there you can donate up to $10 million. But we, normal people can do like $1, $5, whatever it may be.
Yes.
Mark, your cost is the $10 million. That's your cost. You need to do that. So go there. You can see all kinds of different shows. We have I think it's probably the best channel anywhere. Better than all the networks, better than cable, because we have all good shows. Everything. All of them. They're all good.
You're all good.
I mean, we have Holy Shiftballs, which comes on at 12 today. We have Falls Count Anywhere wrestling show at 3. And then we have the NBA show with me and Kenny. And how could you not want to watch that at 7 tonight? So we have all of that and more, including voting for the Hall of Fame. Oh, I did not do a good job with that graphic. Covering myself. So go to the Hall of Fame right now. Weird Science, Back to the Future, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Platoon, and The Shining. You just do the little QR code and you can get right in there. Let me see. Let me get an update on this. Right now,
that is an
Back
eclectic
to the Future,
blend of movies.
Yes, well,
I
one of them
voted
is going to go into the Hall of Fame. So right now, Back to the Future running away with it with 75%
Wow.
of the vote. 75%. So get on that. If you look, I hate to tell you this, but Platoon and Shining haven't even received any votes.
Oh.
That makes me wonder how many people have actually seen those movies, and they are such polar opposite genres from Back to the Future.
Yeah, they're all different genres.
I mean, that's ridiculous. Platoon's fantastic. They're all fantastic.
They're all
They're all-
fantastic.
Well, I mean, I'm not a Weird Science kind of fan.
You already said that. It's a great movie. You need to watch it.
It is a great
again.
movie.
need
JJ,
to
you're
watch it
100% right on that.
It does have 11% of the vote, though. So people are voting for it.
It's a good one. Anthony Michael Hall, Kelly LeBrock, a young Bill Paxton is in that one.
Yes. And Bill Paxton is great. Oh my God, Twister is one of my favorites.
We lost him way too soon. He is fantastic in just about everything he's done.
He would be the perfect cast for if they make a Hoosiers 2 to do Kirk Signetti. He would have been the perfect actor for playing him.
Good in a lot of things.
Yeah.
Good in a lot of things.
So I had a couple, if you guys are open to, I had a couple of movies for moms that I think we mentioned one of them, but I had two other ones that I wanted to throw into the mix here because they're that good as far as mom movies go.
Oh.
The first one is Fried Green Tomatoes.
Yeah.
And that's a great one. The second one, now we're going to go into a little bit of emotional wreckage on this one, but the next one is a movie called Room with Brie Larson.
I never saw the movie. I read the book, and it was one of the best books I've ever read. It was so good. Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know, Room is about a young woman who was abducted and held captive for 7 years, and she gives birth while in captivity and eventually escapes with her young son. And this whole movie is the relationship between her and her son in captivity. And it's Brie Larson won the Academy Award for Best Actress for that movie. And that is a super good one, super good mom. The third mom movie I want to mention, Bambi.
Yeah.
We gotta bring up Bambi.
Yeah.
And poor
Tears
Bambi.
jerker.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No, that's a good one.
Wait,
You
somebody said aliens too.
Yeah, Alien.
Oh, that's a Bill Paxton
Lena
shout out
says-
right there.
Lena says, I did some work with Mad, so I will mention it. So on Saturday, she's going to mention them. And then, of course, my homie came on, Watkin Kell. Hey, homie. That's what he called. Hugo says, here's Johnny. Rest in peace, Bill. Man, still not over that one.
I know.
Yeah, that was.
See, that's why you have to just watch Weird Science, really, for Chet's brother Chet's lines.
Yeah,
Chet's the worst, and he's
Hugo,
the best all at the same time.
Hugo says, I forgot if I saw Back to the Future or Weird Science first when I was a youngin.
A youngin.
So Lena says Room is good. Yeah. All right. See, got all that done. Now let's talk about some Uganda stuff here. I finished writing the book, the children's book. Hugo's working on the illustrations now. Well, maybe not right now because he's watching the show. So hopefully we can get that thing out. That's as far as I know what to do. Then I got to figure out how I put it together as a digital book. I don't know how to do that. I gotta learn. So, got to do that, and then it'll be out for people to purchase, and everything will go to the Uganda fund that we've started.
Yeah.
And all the donations, will go from Becky's hands to the actual people it belongs to that we're trying to get it to. So we're trying to do a roof for the school, and trying to send some kids to that school. And Becky just did things. Speaking of mothers, a mother needed an emergency C-section, so she sent money to them to have the C-section. And unfortunately, the baby died. So, but at least they don't have the burden of paying that massive, hospital bill. So that was taken care of. So what Becky's doing over there is really important. So hopefully,
everybody, the dollars
well.
go far.
Hugo's going to take care of the book thing. Yeah, because I can write. That's all I can do. I don't know how to do anything digital like that. I have no clue. So Hugo will do that, and that's awesome.
I love it.
I appreciate the efforts as well, Hugo. So we're going to have to do something, put something on the website, that signifies that he did this and spread the word. So if you can, get on there, RhodeIslandBroadcasting.net/Uganda-donations and donate. Early this week, Kenny donated $50. So that was nice.
Oh, Kenny.
And let me see if I can. I'm gonna get the link up there in 1 second. No, well, not 1 second. That would be too difficult for me. I can't do anything computer-wise 1 minute. 1 second. There we go. The link is up, so you can just go right there and donate. We got a ton of people watching right now, so if you're not commenting, that is fine, and enjoy the show. But if you can, even if it's 50 cents, I don't care. Whatever it is, it's all going to them. Nothing. We don't get anything out of it. It just goes directly to them. Right to the families that it needs. All right. So with that, let's get to more stuff about mom things. The most mom things my mom ever said. And we're going to relate to this. I can already tell you.
Frankly, I love this one because the realization that she was right about just about all the things she said is fantastic.
Yeah.
And I mean, the first thing I'll lead off with, because I said so. That when I was a kid and I loved to ask the question, why? She just, because I said so.
That's a phrase I often say.
Which makes sense because honestly, you're as a little kid, I'm asking why about everything. And finally, it just, to any parent, anyone who's ever been a parent or watched little kids, that why question, after a little bit, you just got to go, okay, because I said so. Stop it.
Right.
We also have.
And then it's like you, as a kid, you sit there and you pause, and it's like, well, how do I respond to that?
It literally puts your brain on check. Like, oh, hang on, I gotta think this through. What? Because she,
Yeah.
it's almost like it short circuits it.
Right.
Yeah. It's like, well, you don't have really a good response for it because you can't say why again because I said so.
Right.
It is a very succinct statement, and it just kind of stops. It puts the e-brake on the why question.
Yeah, and it's then you kind of accept it. It's like, okay, all right, she said so.
Right.
Now, I'm a Gen Xer, so another thing Mom said when I was a little kid is, I will give you something to cry about.
Oh my God. I got that one all the time.
You don't hear that too often today, but back in the day, that was a thing.
Yeah, back in the day, it definitely was. I probably heard that every single day of my life. As a kid. Well, even as an adult, my mom was that brutal. It's like, she's not afraid, I'm like 2 feet taller, and it's like the finger starts wagging, and then she gets so upset, and it's like, I'll give you something to cry about.
100%. 100%. Not only that, I mean, I'm a grown man, and my mom can still freeze me out with a look. She
Yes.
just look at me in a certain way, and I go, oh, man, I'm in trouble. Here we go. Other statements from Mom. Don't make me come in there when me and my brothers would be roughhousing.
Don't make me pull over this car.
That one too. That's another one. Do not make me pull the car over. Another good one is, we have food at home, because when I was a little kid, I always wanted McDonald's. Every time we drove by, can I get McDonald's? We have food at home. I will make you a burger at home.
Yeah. And you know what? They were better than McDonald's, but you just wanted McDonald's because it wasn't home.
Right.
100%. Although I will say, McDonald's back in the day is better than McDonald's today.
Oh, of course.
100%.
Because it was real. It was real beef.
It was real
back
food.
In the day it was. Back in the day it was. They have that. There's been a couple of places that have done this experiment where they get a McDonald's hamburger, French fries, and they put it under a glass dome, and 3 years later, it looks exactly the same as it did the day it was bought. So, although I still like McDonald's.
Well, nah, I don't do McDonald's anymore.
I don't do it, but I like it.
What's your favorite fast food?
Mine?
McDonald's.
If I had to go to fast food, I think it would be Steak and Shake, I think it is, because they cook their food in beef tallow.
Oh.
So it's kind of the closest to, healthy's an oxymoron in this case, but the closest to a healthier choice.
Like what you would eat at home. Yeah.
Because that's how we would cook it at home if we were to have that.
I mean, if burgers, I would go to Five Guys.
Yeah. I do love the Steak and Shake because they smash it and you get the crispy edges of the beef.
Smash burger.
Yeah.
Or In-N-Out. Like, we just got In-N-Out here in Tennessee, and that's a good
choice. They're starting to expand. I saw that they were starting to expand in a lot of places now.
Yeah.
100%. They built a corporate office here in Tennessee, and they're opening them up all over the place. And when they first opened, there was a 3-hour wait, I think, for their drive-through, and people were waiting.
Do you guys have a Habit Burger? Where you
Not
are?
here, but I have seen the Habit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're pretty good. They're pretty juicy.
So other mom quotes, just to circle back to that. And this was a big one because, in the Keeping Up with the Jones, I wanted what my friends had. And my mom would always say, if all your friends jumped off a bridge, would you?
Oh my God. That's classic. That's classic. And yes, that's probably the answer.
As a kid, I said, absolutely, I would jump off the bridge with them.
Right. And it's like, where I'm from, we have the Braga Bridge, right? And underneath the Braga Bridge, they had these catwalks that go across underneath all the way to the city, Fall River. You guys don't know these cities, but it would go all the way across the Taunton River into Fall River. And we used to, as kids, climb up there and go to Fall River all the time. But there is a 6-foot section that's missing, and we would have to run and jump across to make it.
See, this is exactly the kind of stuff that Gen X did.
I'm like, what are we doing?
That is exactly the kind of stuff that Gen X did, that weeded out the men from the boys, if you will, because those who lived got to grow up and have kids of their own. Those who did not, didn't. And we had a similar bridge where I grew up over the Delaware River. It was a train bridge. If you were going to walk across that bridge, you had to time it, because when the commuter trains came through, they're coming through at 90 miles an hour and there's nowhere to go. So if you're in the middle of that bridge and that train's coming, probably a bad day for you. I myself, Mom, if you're listening, I never did that. I was never on that bridge. I did not try to go across the river that way, but there were many that did.
My mom did that. She had a train bridge that was right near her house, and she would do the same thing. So she can't say anything. And yes, Lena, the government center is still on top of the overpass. Yep, it's still there. Hugo says, this morning I saw a photo of the Braga Bridge being constructed. And I believe it was named after a man named Manuel Braga, who fell from the bridge into the cement of the pillars. And, he's now part of the bridge.
He's now.
I was going to say, he's still in there, isn't he?
He's still in there. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
the last mom quote I want to throw out there before I pass the torch, I have to give credit where credit is due. It is my best friend's mom said this quote all the time when we were growing up, and it applies when she was mad. It would apply when she was happy, and it was bake a pie, eat a pie. So if you did something stupid, bake a pie, eat a pie. You did something great, bake a pie, eat a pie. Basically, I love the JJ's laughing right now because it's also one of those statements that kind of stuns you into, wait, what? What does that mean? Basically, if you set up your own circumstances like that, then you got to live in those circumstances. You bake a pie, you eat a pie. And I love that saying. I used to say that to people, and it would confuse the hell out of them to the point where they're just giving me that quizzical look, and I would just go on my way. I'm going to leave that with you, and you can have that. So that's one of my all-time favorites. Bake a pie, eat a pie.
Yeah, Lena is absolutely right. Listen, us Gen X kids had to learn to stay on our toes. Don't do this or you'll die, period.
Fair. So fair.
There's things I look back on and go, I cannot believe I survived.
That's what I'm saying. Jumping across the 6-foot section. If you slip,
there is zero room for error, Ron.
Dead.
Zero room for error. And not for nothing, I don't want to brag, but I've almost died like 50 times. So.
It's amazing that we made it. We
exactly.
were tough.
And we had no cell phones. There was no way to get a hold of people.
No. We survived.
The last truly free generation.
That's right.
Yeah, the world is too soft now. Can't
When
do
you have to
anything.
drink out of a hose with burning lava
Right.
coming out of it.
Right. You're thirsty. Drink from the hose. You're not going to run inside,
Drink the
running in and
hose.
out of the house all day long.
Or going down a slide in the south and burn
Sear
your
your
legs like
skin.
6 degree.
Oh, that was the
Third-degree
the
burn.
stainless steel sliding
Stainless steel
board
slides. Yeah.
that you could fry eggs on.
And then we
Yes.
would slide down them. Or my favorite was the
The merry-go-round.
merry-go-round thing where you could literally like just launch pad for kids.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about that is when I got into my teenage years, some of my buddies had dirt bikes or mopeds or whatever. We would get on those playground merry-go-rounds and they would tilt the moped or the dirt bike and put the back tire to the merry-go-round and then throttle up.
Good.
And then it was, how long can you hang on? And people would be flying off this thing. Helmet? What's a helmet? Helmet. And we would sit there and spin around this thing at like 1,400 RPMs or whatever and just getting thrown into the gravel. And we're laughing. We're having the time of our lives.
Yeah. Yeah. To be a kid again in those days, kids today would never survive it.
The other thing too is like we could go out and be out until the street lights came on, and we didn't
Like we were
worry
not
about
having
a
the
lot of the
house.
things that were
It
going
was-
on now. I know in the neighborhood I grew up, it didn't matter where I went. If I got in trouble, my parents knew before I got home because somebody down the block called them up and said, "Hey, by the
Exactly.
way, Mikey was over here." And
Exactly. My mom knew everything. Everything.
did you ever get this?
Get
Like you
away
come
with
in the door and mom looks at you and goes, "Is there anything you want to tell me?"
You're like, no.
Like maybe I don't know.
And then, just like the old TV show, she would turn and say, "Wait till your father gets home."
Which was the clanging chime of doom.
Yep.
And then you had to go sit in the living room or your room and go, "Oh, I got an hour to think about what this is going to be when he gets home."
Yes. Yes. Oh my God. Classic times. We all have brain damage. The playgrounds were from the 60s. The paint was even toxic if it wasn't all chipped off.
Fair.
That we were peeling paint off.
Remember peeling the lead paint? And then my parents would freak out. "Leave the paint alone. It's toxic. It's toxic."
Yeah, good times, good times. All right, that brings us up to the final topic today, and that is Ron's top 5.
Uh-oh. Of Cate Blanchett.
It is Cate Blanchett's birthday today,
Oh, I love her.
and she is a mother of 4 children. 4. All, get this, Hollywood, all from the same father.
Yeah.
How about that?
That they met and married within like a weekend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like she was
Well,
like,
the
"We just
guy's not
met."
an idiot. I mean, look at her.
Fantastic.
He's not an idiot. Stays with her. I mean, what's the upgrade?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, you're not going to get an upgrade. It just is.
She's so,
So
good.
I decided, okay, let's do a Cate Blanchett top 5 movies. I just picked, a mom that had a birthday today. So there we go.
There you go.
Not for nothing. I would just like to recognize the goddess that Cate Blanchett is. She is amazing. She's super smart, gorgeous, super talented. I mean, she
Yes.
brings the A game to every movie she's in.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I got to be honest, there's a lot of the movies that I went through. She's got a lot of movies. We'll just say
She
that.
has.
Movies.
A lot of movies.
I know which one's my favorite. But you
I
go
have
ahead.
to sit down and now that I have 3 others to watch that, like this today, there are 3 movies that you guys have mentioned that I haven't seen. Now I have to see them. So that in itself is amazing. And then looking at her list, I was like, oh wow, I got to see some of these. And one of them is Black Bag. That looks really good. That looks fantastic. It just came out last year.
It was
I
good.
missed it.
It was good.
So I got to see that. So there's a lot of them that people know, of course, and Lena's probably going to know like a lot of these as well. The Talented Mr. Ripley.
That's a good one. Matt Damon.
You know? Yeah.
Matt Damon.
Good one.
Launched a few careers there.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Isn't Jude Law in
Absolutely.
that one too? I believe it's Jude Law.
And it really made him kind of a leading man. That's what
Yes.
Sure.
that's what sparked Hollywood. But Matt Damon kind of got put on the radar. Philip Seymour Hoffman, his like
He was
small part
fantastic,
character, it got people like producers and directors noticed him. Yeah.
Yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman's gone way too soon. That guy was super talented.
What a great actor he was. Blue Jasmine, Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
That's a fantastic
That's
one.
my favorite. One of my favorite.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Do you know that or I would say Brad Pitt, this is a little funny, Brad Pitt refused to kiss her in the movie out of respect for his then new bride of Angelina Jolie.
Oh, yeah.
Which is kind of funny considering.
I know, that's what I was like.
kidding.
That's why I was like, I thought I would just throw that in because I think that's hilarious.
That's a curious take.
Yeah, it is. That's very interesting, actually. She was also in The Monuments Men.
Fantastic movie.
Yep.
For those of you who don't know, The Monuments Men is based on real life events in World War II, where there was a cadre of United States Army that was assigned to recover art that the Nazis were stealing to try to preserve it.
That's right. Great cast. John Goodman.
Oh God, there's so many good actors in that one.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah, and that's why it's my first honorable mention. You know, I mean, I didn't make it. I know. Didn't make it top 5, but it is an honorable mention. There's just so many. I mean, Ocean's 8. I don't like any of
that.
those
She was
movies,
great in that.
You know,
So good.
The Aviator, also on my honorable mention list.
Leonardo DiCaprio and the story of Hugh Hefner. Or not Hugh Hefner, excuse me.
Nice. Yeah, we all knew what
It
you
is
meant.
not the story of Hugh Hefner.
How would you? Story of Hugh Hefner.
It is not the story of Hugh Hefner.
That's a whole nother story. There's Don't Look Up, The Missing, Manifesto. I mean, there's just so many of them. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
That's a dark take on Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
By the way,
Very
have
dark
either of you
take.
seen Don't Look Up?
Don't Look Up was fantastic.
My goodness, that was a good movie.
So good. Also on my honorable mention list. I should have probably circled the ones that I put so that way I know what I have in there. Let me see. There is Tar, there's Carol, Elizabeth, and Elizabeth the Golden Age.
Great period piece movies, the Elizabeth movies.
Mm-hmm.
And we can't forget about Bandits.
Which one?
What?
Bandits.
Bandit. Oh, with Bruce Willis.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Also, honorable mention, I have Borderlands. And most people that liked the video game hated the movie. Right?
That would be me.
Right. But I didn't play the video game, so it was fine for me.
If you have that perspective, you are in great shape. And when they do take video games and make them into movies, they drop the ball on that sometimes. Borderlands could have been a lot better than it was. Still a good movie, better video game.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if it, it is what it is. And I am well aware that they dropped the ball. My friend that I went to see the movie with let me know. It's like, that movie was terrible. I'm like, oh, really? I liked it. It's like, have you ever played the video game? Yeah, I played it for like 20 minutes. That's it. So I didn't really get into it. So I didn't really have anything to judge it on.
It's fair.
So, it is what it is. Also, again, I'm an Indiana Jones fan. So I even
Crystal
liked
Skull.
Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I liked it. It was okay. It wasn't the best one. It was probably the worst one. But the worst of Indiana Jones is still better than a lot of things.
That is a true statement.
Yeah. So, so I put it on there. Honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
But my number 6,
Uh-oh.
my bubble, didn't make it. But The House with a Clock in the Walls.
Oh,
That's
so
an
bizarre.
oldie but a goodie.
yes.
It was so bizarre. It's like you can't help but keep watching. That's what it was. It was like I'm not sure I like this, but this is pretty interesting. And I kept watching. So that was my number 6. All right, number 5, Hannah. That movie was really good.
It's a good one.
Loved it. They made a TV series out of it.
Did they really?
They really did?
Yeah, it didn't last long.
Probably why I don't know
Did it
it.
make it a full season?
Didn't last long. Didn't last long.
Right.
I think it only had a couple of episodes, to be honest with you. Got yanked. So, but Hannah, great movie. Love the movie. Number 4, Thor Ragnarok. That was the last good Thor.
That's
was
a
the
tough
best
one
one.
too, because it's is it
It was it was shaky at times, but she
she's
was
great
fantastic.
She was.
She was great.
It's one of my favorite. Our family loves the Ragnarok.
in it. Not only that, but she is the one who took Thor's eye, so there is that.
Yeah.
Yes. Took it, just yanked it from him.
Just
That's from there it was actually really movies that I really, really enjoyed. Robin Hood,
Mm,
the 2010 version with Russell Crowe.
yeah.
I thought
fantastic
that was
retelling.
Really good. That was such a good movie.
And not for
number
nothing.
2,
I mean, I love Kevin Costner's version, but at least they didn't fake the English accents badly in that one.
I know. I try. After I saw, and I remember this well because after I saw the Robin Hood with Russell Crowe, I went back and watched Prince of Thieves, and I couldn't get through the movie.
I mean, I still
get
love
through
it, but about halfway through, Costner
can't.
just goes, "I'm just going to speak with an American accent. It's fine."
Yeah, I couldn't deal with it. It was so cheesy compared to the Russell Crowe version. Oh God! But number 2, and I absolutely love this movie. This was actually the first movie that I liked Brad Pitt in, and that was Babel. Loved it. It had different stories in the movie, and it was so good. I loved it. I loved all the intertwining and stuff, and I thought it was a fantastic movie. But I mean, number 1, it's not even close. It's not even close. And I put all of them into one lump because that's how I have to do it. Because then it would be Lord of the Rings 1, 2, and 3, and I can't do that. That's not fair. So I put Lord of the Rings trilogy as number 1, and she played Galadriel in the movie, and she was the Lady of the Wood.
She was.
Ron, I was going to say, if you do not mention the Lord of the Rings, we're going to have an issue here because
that's my favorite.
She's fantastic as Galadriel.
She is awesome, and she reprised that role in The Hobbit, which that series of movies kind of lacked for me. I did not. I only saw them once each.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, she was fantastic in Lord of the Rings. She owned that part as much as Ian McKellen owned the part of Gandalf. I think that was just great casting across the board for the first trilogy of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
And my inner nerd is going.
That's the best. That's my favorite movie. Those are my favorite movies. And whenever there's something to do with that, it's always number 1.
Yeah.
Now I got to throw something at you because you didn't mention it, and I was slightly surprised that you didn't. And that is Nightmare Alley with Cate Blanchett and Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Give that one a watch. That one's a good movie with a good twist.
Yeah. Here, you also didn't mention one of her
Yes,
obscure ones. It's one of my favorite movies. She did an uncredited cameo in it because she loved Shaun of the Dead. She was such a big fan
Wait, she
that
was
she
in that?
called Simon Pegg and said, "Whatever you're doing next, I want to play any kind of a part, even if it's uncredited. I just want to be a part of like what I just love your comedy." And so he put her in as in Hot Fuzz as an uncredited cameo. She was his girlfriend that she was behind the mask, like when he was talking.
Oh no,
to
I gotta
her.
see it again.
She was
'cause
Janice.
now
Yeah,
I was oblivious.
yeah.
Oh, those movies
Hot
are
Fuzz
so
is
good.
great.
His movies are
Hot
great.
Fuzz is so good. It's just,
And for
yeah.
those of you who don't know, Hot Fuzz is one of 3 movies in what's considered the Cornetto trilogy, which is Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and then the end of is it the end of the world?
It's End of the
The
World.
End of the World, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the pub crawl. And they all 3 of those movies, Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, those are great movies.
They're so good.
Yeah, they are. They're I love
So-
those movies.
So yeah, and I think she might be an uncredited cameo in the pub crawl. But that's what she watched Shaun of the Dead, and she immediately called him. She was like, "I have to be in one of your movies." So I love
Shaun of
that.
the
Just
Dead
makes
is a
me love her even
complete
more to
great
go.
movie.
You know, I love it when actors like geek out and fan out with other peers and
I'm not gonna
support.
lie, but Shaun of the Dead is my favorite zombie movie.
Oh yeah, it should
Valid.
It's not even close either.
be. It is
Valid.
it's mine. Yeah. It
You
is.
got red on you.
And Hot Fuzz is one of my favorite, like murder mystery detective movies.
Yeah, Simon Pegg went on board the Enterprise. He was also in the Tom Cruise
Yeah, Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible.
Right.
He
Yeah.
Giving some
Also-
comic relief to it.
He
Yeah.
also, Simon Pegg, shows up in the miniseries Band of Brothers as a
Oh,
sergeant.
Yes.
right.
And it's a very serious role. It kind of surprised me because I'm going, that looks like Sean.
Right? Yeah. And then you have to did you do what I did and have to check the credits to make sure it was him? And because he's in
When I saw
serious
him,
role?
and there was a part where he steps out of a Jeep and he full on faces the camera, and I go, no, that's him 100%. I didn't even need to check the crowd.
Oh
like,
yeah,
that's
I
him.
still check because why is he playing in this movie? In this thing?
Well, I had the same thought about David Schwimmer because I'm like, Ross?
Right.
And he owns that part of Captain Sobel. But I was
Oh, yeah.
literally the first episode, I'm going, that's Ross. And I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Oh, this was so fun. I hope everybody enjoyed it.
I
look,
enjoyed it. It was good.
I had
You
a
know,
great time.
We're gonna be here again Saturday with myself, Lena, and Lilac, the 3rd new host of the week. And next week it'll be you two. So
You hear that, JJ? It's going to be us.
What's next week?
next
You
week
and I.
you two are together.
I know, but what's the theme?
Good question. That's a very good question.
Let's
Next
come up with
week's
a plan.
theme
I know.
is Berries Week.
As
Berries?
in like fruit,
Berries. Yes.
like strawberries, raspberries. Okay.
I call dibs on schnozberries.
Schnozberries.
They taste like snozberries.
Raspberries.
Yeah, so Sunday
Alright.
is Cherry Cobbler Day. And the 20th is Pick Strawberries Day. So
All right.
Cool. I got a strawberry plant out front.
Or the character berry. I'm with you.
Yeah, what something to do with berries.
Just berries.
Thanks, Blue
I'm
Fire.
gonna be doing
All actors named Berry.
I'm gonna do a topic on Holly Berry.
Oh, there you go. I see it. Let's see where we're going. All right.
All right, so thank you, Lena. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Hugo. See, Hugo, if you had an L for the start of your name, so we'll call you Lugo. So Lena, Laura, and Lugo. And I can't forget my homie was here. So so he was here. That was awesome. I want to thank everybody that's been watching, and we have others. You could have commented and gotten involved. But thank you for watching, and thank you everybody that will be watching forever. It'll always be there. So hope you have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you Saturday. Have a great day, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Good day, everybody. Thank you.